So, hi guys, welcome to the podcast number one.
Yes,
Without Matthew.
Yeah.
So, today, first off, we have this rule. We're gonna have a drink for every one of us in the next podcast. Stop showing your drink. So,
Every podcast.
Yes, every podcast. So, today we'll be introducing what's our drink. What's our drink? Okay, who's the one that...
Summersby apple cider. I'm the person who bought it.
Apple cider, 4.5% alcohol, doesn't matter anyway.
I think
It tastes real good.
Yeah, if you're local, probably you have drank it before. If you don't, do pick it up and please be legal before you do that. Thank you.
We are all legal age.
Even though we don't look like legal age.
Yeah, we are from Singapore.
And we're from Singapore, so
That's one thing. Yeah.
Singapore, you.
Yeah.
wanna tell them your age, guys?
Hi guys, I'm 19 this year. Thank you very much. Poly year 3 just graduated. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. So graduation tomorrow.
Yes,
Graduation.
tomorrow.
As you said.
I mean, how do you guys feel? Graduation.
Graduation. Man, it's been 3 years, man.
3 years passed so
3
fast.
years passed too fast.
Very fast.
And
Okay,
it's 40 years.
I mean, people usually say like secondary school is the best time ever.
I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, I do agree.
I had the most fun during secondary school, but poly was like a mini step into society.
But what about poly?
There's more.
Yeah.
There's more maturity around the people in poly.
Yeah.
Not all, but
Yes.
still there is a higher level of maturity.
As compared to secondary school.
Yeah.
Side note, the channel came about because all of us in the same poly.
Yeah.
We are all in the same class, in the
Same
same course,
course.
in the same
Yeah.
school, eat the same food. Okay,
Do
maybe
the
not.
same stupid thing. Do
the
the
same-
same stupid idea.
Which
Which is stupid idea.
While the baboons,
While the
man.
baboons-
Cheers.
Right.
So, get on with the topic. Graduation.
Yeah.
3 years.
Excited.
Excited for tomorrow?
It's just another grade. Yeah.
It's
We
just
are the last of the last
just
graduation.
another day.
We are the last of the last. The last school.
The last course.
The last course.
Are we the last course?
The
Yes.
last timing. Yeah.
No, like not school as in.
No, yeah, we are the last.
We are the last.
We are the
school.
last
We are the
course.
last.
We are
Oh
the last
god, that's pressurizing.
The last school in
It's like
Singapore. the
Everyone
last-
with their cert sitting down,
Yeah.
staring at us, going up to take a cert.
So we are the last school, the last course. Find out, man. It's easy. Come on. It's easy with internet. Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay. A school aside, when you play
School
games,
aside.
I mean, like we play a lot of games.
We play too
a
many
lot of
games.
We play too many games.
Yeah, we play.
Even during school.
Yes,
MMO.
even
Okay.
during
We
school.
talk about MMO.
Oh,
Male or female character?
oh,
Interesting question.
That's tough. Why don't we start with you?
Why me? I always choose male characters. I'll never
Okay,
choose female.
we need an explanation why.
Yeah,
Because I'm true to my gender.
Okay.
Oh sure.
If that's fine by you, then
Sometimes
I'm fine,
not
I'm fine.
behaving like one. hey. Male for me as well.
Why?
Male chauvinist. No, I'm just
Everyone's a
kidding.
chauvinist.
No, I mean,
This is not right.
okay. Sometimes male character do stand out more than girls, as
Their
in terms
armors
of the
are nicer.
yeah, their armor
I guess
is
I guess
probably
it's because
nicer.
of their physics.
Yeah.
So when the armor is put on them, it looks
It looks more
looks more-
buff and more masculine.
Hey, but
kind
now
of
you
thing.
can create skinny.
Yeah, skinny male.
Skinny
male.
Yeah.
Ah.
More customizations.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
champions online.
and more or less, if you play an MMO, you play it because of a community, and you don't really want the community to find out that hey, you're actually a guy. Why are you playing as a female character?
Like in
Then like you're lying
Yeah.
to them. And
Yeah,
it's just like-
you hurt them. So
you became a douchebag.
from all you can see, the first few answers, we know that we hate gender lock.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one thing.
So MMO out there, you wanna attract us? No gender lock. We like our preferences. How about you?
I've been playing male characters since
Forever.
like forever, but I changed up a bit. I went to female in Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars.
I like the female model better in Guild Wars 2. Apparently their model is more, how to say, their armor are better. Their armor is, as it said, is the armor,
I guess
the clothing.
one thing is
looks nicer.
certain MMO they just kind of like a downgrade. Like people want that fancy armor, like it looks nice on a certain gender, but then MMOs are just taking it in the wrong direction. It's like, why does all the female genders armors have to be like
Flashy.
Revealing.
like,
Flashy.
like
Revealing everything.
Come on, man. It's like
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
make
why-
sense.
yeah.
How are you gonna fight some monster with like one piece of tin here covering your
monster's
nipples? How is that tin supposed to protect you? Okay, other than your nipples, you're gonna die, man.
True enough.
Perfect example. Go look up Scarlet Blade. Scarlet Blade, the new MMO, I think.
I
It's
think
just
so.
it's pure female. You don't get to choose male, and the armor is
is
just real too skimpy. Yeah, and
I think the company is actually targeting male audience.
Yeah, but
because
it's
there's
just-
actually a lot of male
I like a bit
gamer.
of. I like
I mean,
a-
nowadays there's a
That's
lot of
why
female
you
gamer.
attract people like him. Who
I
like
know.
to see- we like to see
Oops.
MMO characters.
I've never
in
played
skippy.
Scarlet Blade before.
But he's gonna play it.
No, I'm not playing it.
But from your standpoint, I would assume you like male.
Vi-
You play male
okay.
characters a lot more.
Jokes aside, jokes aside.
Okay.
I do pick female characters, and I have I give both genders a fair chance. You
Oh, I
get
thought-
the
oh.
preview the
Fair
characters.
chance, not fair chance.
No, fair chance.
So it's up to the armor. Then.
So it's not really up to the armor. It's like, let's just say rogue class, thief class. It's usually it looks supposed to me a thief will look slender, will look very agile. You know, you get to jump here, jump there, roll here, roll there, crawl under stuff. No agility kind of guy. So I think with a male bulk physics, a rogue just don't reflect. Like the character just don't.
I get.
You
but,
get what I mean? So
But in WoW, I chose a orc rogue, so it's actually quite rather buff.
so it's a buff.
buff, but it's a rogue.
This one to me it just
So it
looks,
doesn't fit the
it
image.
looks wrong.
right?
It's like a guy in female clothing
Torrent Druid.
in a
come on.
woman.
I chose the Torrent Druid when I played.
So
wow,
I'm
come on.
male
Depend on armor.
depend on armor. Me 50-50 depend on your class. So yeah, that's gender for us.
There's gender in MMO.
There's gender in
In
MMO in a
Not-
nutshell.
Not real life.
Talking about games, the Xbox One just got their review.
Yeah,
PS4 got their teaser review.
yeah.
Which one would you all buy?
None.
Nah, no console for
I got-
me.
I'm too soaked.
No,
like,
okay.
I'm happy with my pink DS.
Let me rephrase. Xbox or PS4? Assuming you're
You
gonna
have
buy
them
one.
all.
Yeah, assuming you're gonna buy one console.
I'm a Sony fanboy, man.
I
So,
like PS better. The controller is slimmer as compared to the fat
Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah, you got see the new controller though.
Nope.
The new
The
PS4
PS
controller.
is
The PS
real-
one, yes. But the
yes,
Xbox one,
It's
they
the same
released.
lah. Xbox
Yeah.
is almost the same.
It's Microsoft.
I think for me, even without you having to rephrase, hands down, I'm actually thinking of buying a PS4 already.
Oh, PS4.
I mean, just purely for the game Watch Dog. I think that game is super.
But it's coming on Xbox, right?
It's coming on both.
Console,
both
console.
But yeah, like
Most
what
of
you say,
consoles.
most of us are
Exclusively
Sony
console.
fanboy. Like
Yeah.
we played PlayStation,
Oh.
portable, PlayStation 1.
PlayStation.
I would say Xbox will have a higher like amount of FPS game coming out. So I'm not too much of FPS guy, but I do play. So I guess it's either whether you choose for that FPS or that RPG. Cause PS, I think they have way loads of RPGs. Like Japan, cause it's Sony, right? So it's like JRPGs everywhere. But then of course the JRPGs are not that fantastic. So, but then it still has a larger amount of RPG games compared to Xbox. Where Xbox have like Halo, Gears of War,
Mm.
you know, all
Yeah.
all the FPS, all that third-person shooter games. So
The first time I actually
I guess-
watched Watch Dog trailer,
Yeah.
I was really impressed. Like wow, this game. I mean, I will have to buy the console to play it, and then they
Graphics.
actually, the graphics wise, the way they interact, everything, like the city actually managed to. I mean, how they actually build the game as a whole is really impressive. Like open world and kind of stuff. I
It's
mean,
a GTA with technology.
maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
high-tech.
like the trailer really just sparked off a lot of people.
yeah,
like,
a lot of people actually
Do
was
you
wowed by the
worry
trailer and
about
everything.
like the trailer is overhyped compared to the actual game?
I'm not
about that.
As in, I'm not really worried, but I have my concern as well. Like more or less, like when a new console comes out, it's always like, what are the games there's on the market that can keep you entertained? Like if it's only Watch Dog, then I'm not
Then
too sure
it's-
if I really
yeah.
want to get a console just for one game.
True.
Like if Monster Hunter were to release their new
As
game
you can
on
see, we do have a Monster Hunter fanboy here.
why I am a Monster Hunter fanboy.
Actually, every one of us.
Yeah,
are
most
Monster
of us
play
are.
Monster
Come
Hunter,
on.
yeah.
Like both
If you-
of us are from the PSP era, and 2 of them are from the DS era. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't tried Monster Hunter, you must really try.
I got more of a better, how do you say, a comment for them. You don't just try and give up, man. Just try and continue playing. Cause the problem is I realize a lot of people stop Monster Hunter is when they start at the starting part, they get so bored, and nobody wants to continue anymore.
Hey man,
So-
I'm not bored.
Hey, but you did went to Pokemon.
I played Pokemon first.
But
first.
it was because we told you that there's more at the end than it seems. Then you gave it another chance, so it's more of like a second chance.
And you get to play friends.
And you get to play with friends.
Currently friend. Yeah. Currently
Currently
friend.
Currently, period.
You need to give the game a chance, like
Yeah.
more time, cause
More time.
it's a bit slow at the start. That's one thing. It's a bit
Yeah, it's really slow.
Yeah, it's really slow at the start. That's one issue.
Yeah, talking about Monster Hunter, what about the poor Wii U, man? It's a console that is going on hardcore games.
A lot of-
Recently,
Recently.
yeah.
It's the only thing that's stopping me from getting a PS4.
Because of Monster Hunter on Wii U, right? Yeah.
Screw you, Capcom.
there are more games out on the Wii U recently, like Project Zombie U.
But it's just
Last of
not.
Us?
To me, it's not the same gaming experience anymore. Like on a console, cause Wii, to me, the first thing that came out was
party games.
yeah, it's
Party
just
games.
mini games and party games. And Nintendo, Mario,
But-
Zelda. What else? What else do we have? Pokemon. Those
Yeah, lah,
those not so hardcore gaming games.
Yeah, if you
More
go
of
into a
fancy but still have their content.
It's games,
but
games.
Yeah, it's games.
It's not.
It's not for people like us that like we wanna the whole experience out of a game. So
So recently I got my DS. I went to a shop to see what games does a DS have. There are only 2 things that interest me. Number 1 was Monster Hunter, which was the only hardcore 3D game I could ever find in DS. And the second one was Pokemon.
I thought 3D. Okay.
As in,
3DS.
I said
right,
2.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, they are coming out with X and Y, so that will be. They said they will be in 3D.
I stopped at Emerald.
That's not yellow.
First gen.
How many Pokemons are there, man?
Mewtwo, Mew.
I tried.
Got Mewtwo now.
Look at Mewtwo now. Is Mewtwo?
I don't know what is it called. It
No,
looks
I-
like
No, look at
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo now.
I don't know. Like that's the Mewtwo now, right? The one with the
Yeah.
tail on the head.
Yes,
I don't think it's Mewtwo. I think it's another character.
No, they say it's Mewtwo.
it's Mewtwo
is
in
it?
a different form.
Yeah.
So it's like Deoxys, but then
it's like Deoxys, but they transform.
it's like they pluck his tail off and put it on his head. It's like Vegeta. So
That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
I don't know, man.
That's just wrong.
I still prefer the original one. Wait, but talking back about when you were saying like the trailers will get players too hyped up about their game, right? I got a comment is really like Sony and their games they really do hype things up too much. So my advice is not to give too much like expectation of their game, although the trailer is so nice. But then that might be in the trailer, right? That might be everything that you can only do in a game. That might be because I've watched trailers and I bought games
I
and
get it.
it's really disappointing to see that
Ah.
the trailer is literally everything you got.
Yeah.
Then
Lack
there's
of content.
nothing left.
Yeah,
So
the
there's
sense of
no
disappointment
like
and everything.
surprise. There's no like I bought the game for watching the trailer. Like I rather watch the trailer 10 times and still the same experience as playing the game.
Yeah,
But it's just
having said that, but I think sometimes it's about you playing the game
yeah, it's
yourself.
another
Like,
experience.
it's the experience that you
but
get to go through as yourself, like
If there's-
first person kind of
if
thing.
there's not much element of surprise, that thing can't keep you going. So that game will.
I mean,
last you a week
the
or
content
two.
has to be a lot.
Yeah.
That one I agree. Like you see Monster Hunter before they came out, like Monster Hunter 4. Fanboy aside, I watched their programmer and I think designer kind of interview kind of thing. They actually talk about what is new, what's coming out, what was the changes, what was the improvement kind of thing, all in Japanese. But they actually have subtitles there, so I just read and watch the interview. Basically, they just throw everything that they done and everything they have to the audience. So more or less, you actually know what it is. You already know the content. But end up, you will still play it because
it's the experience.
it's the experience you have, you see.
Yeah, but Monster Hunter definitely a game for you to experience. It's not like a game for you to play. You have to really, although the trailer looks like that, but it's a whole new thing when you really get into that game.
Yeah.
It's different. Like everybody has different styles of playing. Look at him. Switch X. Look at him. Long sword.
I quite disagree with the everybody got different style of playing. Certain games you just have to play with that style. There's no other way of playing.
Yeah,
it.
true.
That's kind of lockdown kind of thing.
No, that's
I really don't really like that kind of game.
Yeah, but that's a major issue with gaming nowadays. It's like some genres are just deadlocked.
It's FPS.
Especially single player FPS
Yeah.
or single player third person shooter.
Yeah.
It's you basically shoot,
And hope that guy dies.
you look through the
Side.
side and you press your left
To me
mouse
right
button
now it's
or
like-
your A button to shoot.
Yeah.
Sorry to everyone else like FPS fanboys, but then to me like Call of Duty, Crisis, all the FPS coming out is the same thing
As
but
their
with
previous generation.
additional stuff
Yeah.
that other games don't have. But it's not enough to create a whole new level of gaming. So I guess companies are remaining very stagnant, and I don't know.
Maybe with the-
maybe they have to stay true to their product, their core product, but then. I don't think it hurts that much to step out of their comfort zone.
There's always people that prefer
Yeah.
the original than
Yeah.
like sort of a remake
So
of that thing.
it's opinions.
That's Destiny. Destiny is another
Destiny.
FPS, right?
Yeah.
It's a MMO.
No, I don't think it's an MMO. It should be
FPS.
like Halo, right?
Yeah.
Something like Halo, right?
But I heard you
It's
can
made
play
by- it's
online.
made by
Yeah,
Halo.
you can play online. Destiny definitely you can play online.
So
I think sometimes it's like community driven. Some of the game is not the best out there, but they are just heavily community driven.
yeah.
I played games like lame games like Habbo Hotel. Lame, serious, lame to the core. I mean, if you come to think of it, it's just lame. I mean, no offense to all Habbo fan out there. I mean, Habbo Hotel fan now. But
Is the game still around?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
so.
you do nothing, but you buy stuff and then you start trading them. But what I think what's behind the scene that keep the game going is actually the community in it.
Yeah.
The
They
people
actually
that are
can do-
willing to
yeah.
stay there.
Yeah, they are willing to stay there, talk to their friends, create a room that can. I mean, I don't know, create a room that can hold 20
It's like-
people so that people will go in and start shaking.
I guess it's an online
Yeah,
version
avatar.
of Sims. Like
Yeah.
look
Second
at
Life
Sims
and
also. Like you build a family, you build your house, you do this. Everybody's like it's a computerized version of a daily human life. But there are still people playing it. No offense. You have your own preference, but
Yeah.
to me, is
I think
very simple
everybody-
game. It's a
I think
simple
everybody
game,
will
but-
start off somewhere and then they will
Yeah.
discover something that they like, and then
Yeah,
after
yeah.
a while they'll get bored, and then they will get like, hey man, this is not what I want. I need to get something better, and then they just keep
so
on moving.
you just
and
have to
moving and
understand we're all very hardcore gamers.
Yeah,
so
it's
we
part and
expect a
parcel.
lot from games that we
Yes.
like. So
Yes.
you know,
No, you should rephrase the first part. We are not hardcore gamers.
Oh, we are not
we
hardcore
have, We have
gamers.
expectations of games.
yes, we have high
Because we have
expectations.
So you will
a
know.
lot of
So you most probably can find out what we study for our polytechnic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
I
gonna
mean-
tell you.
Okay, I mean, I think Diablo 3 was a very hyped up game.
Yeah.
Too much.
Definitely.
Too
So
much.
overhyped, man.
It is a big title.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
agree. Okay, but I think if we give an honest opinion, I mean, just rate it out of 5. How many stars will you give?
How many stars?
I mean, be honest.
You
Be
played.
honest.
You played.
You played.
I played.
Yeah,
You
I played.
three
Yeah,
of you
three
played.
of the three
I
of us
played the
played,
trial.
so-
I played the
I mean,
trial.
out of 5.
Um,
Out of 5.
Well, it's a roundabout game, so I'll give about 6. Because it's basically
6
repeating
out
the...
of 5.
But
6
It's-
out of 10, sorry.
6 out
Okay,
of 10.
from
so
that-
it's about...
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
but from
okay.
the 6-star, what like it's still above an average game.
Yeah, it's...
So what do you why do you
If-
give that 1 point extra? What in it do you see that deserve that 1 point?
Besides the roundabout, I think... Okay, it still sticks.
To the story?
Yeah, but...
story wise. For fans, story wise.
Yeah, for
It's
Diablo.
like how I play StarCraft for story too, and after that completely ignore it for multiplayer. But I still buy the
Multiplayer,
game and
man.
support it.
Yeah.
So
So
you
I think I'll give it 6 out of 10 as well. But the 1 point being the effort as well as the fact that they actually constantly upgrade like their trading house, whatever that is going on for their players that are still playing it. But mainly I actually give it a passing mark for the game is because of the franchise. Diablo 3 is a big hit, everybody knows the storyline.
It's all about the franchise.
It's all about the franchise. If it's not, I'm gonna fail it. Like seriously. Because it was too hyped up, a lot of people were expecting a lot, and when the game first launched, it wasn't as good as what people were expecting. It's really a quite a disappointment, I must say. Like
it still feels very raw, like it's not really very polished.
After 10 years.
After 10 years.
After 10 years. No, I think the main thing was, if that game came out the next year, like 1 year, it took 1 year to produce that game, nobody would be that disappointed.
Yeah.
So their expectations will be a lot lower, 10 times lower. It'll be like, what can they do in 1 year? So whatever, for the storyline, we'll give it 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. But then they took 10 years.
And they had a change in the production team as well. That's one.
Yeah. But okay, I didn't know much. I don't know much about Diablo, so I guess 10 years and you see fans disappointed.
It's a sad thing.
It's a sad thing.
damn sad.
Very sad.
Hopefully,
Imagine waiting for Monster Hunter for 10 years and they come out with like rubbish.
imagine waiting Monster Hunter to come out and it came out on Wii U.
I'm that sad.
Isn't it happening?
Yeah.
But it didn't happen over
Sony-
10 years.
What did happen over
Man,
there?
Sony, get your shit together. What are you doing? You're losing the biggest game to me.
Yeah. Give us back our Monster
We want
Hunter.
Monster Hunter
On Sony, man, come on.
on Vita. Vita.
Even though Vita is badly reviewed for their back panel,
Wow,
I seriously don't mind playing Monster Hunter
for Vita.
on Vita. Come on, seriously.
Back to the question, Diablo.
Yeah, back to the question. For me, I give 6.5.
6.5.
The reason
What's
I
that
give
half?
What's that
The
half?
6, as he said, is the
Yeah,
is the sort of the maintenance to the game. They actually,
the franchise.
It's not the franchise. The how to say it? When
They
it first
to
came out,
upkeep
it
the game.
was not as good. Then they managed to actually start to fix think out all the issues. The half that I give it was actually the multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
There were some issues at the start with the multiplayer. There's some major issues.
Yeah,
But the thing is, I had a lot of fun with my friends.
It's
Three of my
always
friends.
good to play with friends, man.
I had a lot of
Whatever games.
Yeah, even though it's a bit terrible, sometimes frustrating, that few hours that I just spent with my friends trying to get through that dungeon or that level.
Inferno level.
Yeah, it's sort of a
Pain in your ass.
It's pain in the ass, but it's also fun at the same time, lah. So I'll be with the trial.
Me. Honestly
trial.
speaking,
Actually, what's the difference between the trial and the...
you get to fight the first boss, the skeleton guy. I think.
You only play at
And
the
that's
episode.
all.
Yeah.
Skeleton King.
Yeah, that's all.
There's not
So
much of content.
That's actually very
I can't do much of a rating, but then from that trial experience, to me it was the first time playing this kind of game. The top down, then
You
you get.
play Diablo 2?
No, it was my first time touching that kind of genre.
Oh, okay.
Cause it was the
Top
first
down
time I was playing it,
clicking,
right?
yeah.
Top down clicking. Then the camera keeps sticking to me, so I get them annoyed.
You
Because
can't-
I'm a
you can't
Warcraft
move-
player.
yeah,
I
you
was,
can't move the
I'm a
camera.
Dota player and a Warcraft player. I can't. So that thing gets into me. But overall, I think the game did pretty good for a person like me, like a first time experience. I'll give it 7 on that trial. On that trial only. So if that thing gets repetitive, I'll give it a 3.
So the learning,
Jobs
the learning
Yeah.
curve was okay.
the learning curve was okay.
Yeah.
It was, but then I had Warcraft experience, so Blizzard is near, Diablo is near, but I get how it works pretty easily. But then I think one problem is the item drops. Like I think it drops too many items. Like for what?
You do know that you don't have to pick them up, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's irritating to see words. Dun, 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 then you see weapons everywhere on the
You do
floor.
know
there.
that you can off
But
the
that's
words,
the-
right?
But sometimes
Well,
that's
it's
the
my
best
first
of-
time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
I
true,
think
that's
sometimes that's the best of it. Like we
Yeah.
play D2, like Diablo 2. You spam your skill and then the whole
the whole
map
thing,
just
right?
filled with words, and then
Yeah.
you start to find, is this rare? No. Is this rare? No.
Yeah, that's the thing.
fun
So
of it.
So
it's
a different.
It's just a bit of an irritation, but it doesn't destroy my whole game. It's just the graphics were good. The gameplay was good. I tried the new class. I think the dual crossbow.
yeah,
that
the
girl.
dual crossbow.
It was fun.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
Demon Hunter.
I just call it dual crossbow.
The skill trees were easy
Yeah.
to learn, easy to pick up, and it was interesting. So you get to choose yeah, whatever.
You played Torchlight 2 as
Yeah, I
well,
played
right?
Torchlight
the
2.
original creators of
Diablo.
Diablo 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I prefer Torchlight 2 a lot more than Diablo.
Yeah.
Cause it wasn't. Cause I played Diablo 2, but Diablo 3 trial first. Then I went to Torchlight 2 cause someone told me to play. Then I went to play. So Diablo 3 is like a more in-depth version of Torchlight 2. And I guess Torchlight 2 did certain things that Diablo 3 couldn't. Like, but I'm not quite sure. So it's like Diablo 3 didn't manage to keep its fans, but Torchlight 2 created new fans.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it's like they introduced this kind of gaming genre to new gamers out there, and I liked it because it was simple. The items were fancy enough, not on the brink of too much, but it was good. The skills were the same. It was a copy, I would say, but then a lot simpler, a lot easier to play. I like that kind of game. I don't like that kind of you have to enchant this item with this. No, it's just you got this item, you want to enchant it, give this one item all the way. So easy to understand, but still the content is there every time. But then to me, the whole gameplay it gets too repetitive. It's the same clip.
It's like Diablo.
Yeah, it's like Diablo.
It's
So
repetitive gameplay.
True.
I think every game out there is like that now. So
Especially MMOs.
MMOs.
Like-
MMOs, everything is a WoW copy, I guess.
Okay,
And
I
WoW-
think we talked too long about gaming. We should change this. I think it's getting
Pardon
boring.
us, we are
Yeah,
gamers.
We are gamers.
Okay, we are gamers, so yeah, I mean we talk a lot of hell. I mean like okay, I suddenly talk about like dialect.
Dialect.
Yeah, what dialect are you actually? I think Hokkien, right?
No,
Teochew.
I'm Teochew.
Okay, Teochew.
yeah, I'm Hokkien.
Hokkien.
Yeah.
I'm Hokkien.
Hakka.
Wow,
That's rare.
that's rare.
That's rare.
I have
That's what a
one
lot-
friend.
That's why it's,
so
that's
we
what
have-
a lot of people
I know
say,
two people
yeah.
that's Hakka.
Yeah, I think I know two.
But do you know
or
how to
three.
speak?
2 or 3.
Do you know how to speak?
Hey,
That's the problem.
that's the problem.
That's another
in
question.
this
It's hard, right?
generation. Huh?
I
Yeah,
think Hakka
I
is
think
hard,
Hakka
right?
is hard compared. I mean, I hear my father.
No, but you have to think
speak
if you
to my
are
grandfather.
speaking from small, I think it should be
Yeah,
like
but-
streamlining.
I think in Singapore the most
With our generation, I think it's dropped drastically. Like people.
I think the most
Me personally-
worrying thing that is we are losing our culture, one, and dialect being our culture is losing way faster than we losing our identity.
Personally, I can't speak dialect anymore.
Me too.
I can speak very, very, very simple dialect, but then I just
All the vulgarities of the
I think besides Hokkien, the rest is actually quite hard to pick up
Yeah.
because
yeah.
Hokkien being a dialect is still being widely used.
yeah.
by a lot of people.
Everywhere.
Like even
Singapore.
Singlish is
Teochew
formed
is
up
very
by-
similar to Hokkien,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a few words there just
Yeah,
it's just
correct.
totally different way of pronouncing it. Then
Yeah.
you,
And
so
then-
you get mixed up.
I speak both, so there's one issue is when I talk to people with either Hokkien or Teochew, it's always cross matching. So the people always don't understand what I'm talking about.
True.
And then you
That's
have
my
the
issue.
rare breed that doesn't even speak Hakka and it's gonna die out from me.
That's rare, man.
Yeah.
Even,
Yeah,
even
Hakka
their
is-
food, right, is like
Yeah.
totally
Yeah,
different.
yeah, it's
The
different
way
also.
they
Yeah.
their culture is.
Every time they cook some
The only thing I know
shit.
about them is their language is weird. Not weird,
Hey.
hard to pick up.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
hard to pick up.
Unique,
And
I guess.
the next thing is their food. It's totally different. It's like I don't know. I tried before.
Is Hakka from are they Hainanese or something? Right?
I
Is it
don't know.
Hainanese? Are you
I
Hainanese?
don't know.
Anyone
Or is it
knows?
two different? Or is it two different direct?
I'm not
Please,
certain.
please let me know. I'm
If
confused.
any one of you
Yeah, I don't
do
know.
know,
Is
just
Hainanese equals Hakka? I'm not too
I don't
sure.
think so though.
I don't
Yeah,
think-
I don't
think
think
so.
so. But
Then why don't they call it Hakka chicken rice? They call it
Hainanese chicken? Yeah, that's right. Where did
Because Hainanese chicken rice sounds nicer than Hakka chicken rice.
No, I think
No,
Hakka sounds nicer.
I think Hakka.
Hakka sounds short and sweet.
Yeah.
Hakka.
And sounds
Hakka
cool.
kuih peng. No, they can't use it because it's Hakka.
Yeah.
But Hakka apeng.
They can't use apeng.
Why?
Apeng is
Because
Hokkien.
it's not Hakka.
It's not Hakka.
Hakka's dialect what?
So
Hakka
maybe-
is not Hakka.
How? Oh, he
what's
doesn't
duck
know
in dialect?
anyway.
I don't know.
Basic. It's rice.
No, he can't. Seriously.
I can't. I
Okay,
had
do you know any
Yeah,
Hakka
anything in
word?
Hakka.
Oh,
no.
oh no.
That's why right
Can't even
now
speak Chinese
no.
properly.
I should
Yeah, he can't even speak Chinese properly.
Yeah, we
Say something in Chinese, come on.
Say something in Chinese.
No.
It'll be really funny. I swear.
no.
Well, the issue is we have to, from small we have to learn English and Chinese, our mother tongue
Yeah.
at the same time. So maybe that is why we couldn't pick up the third language. and it's sort of lost in our current generation.
I think the only thing that kept me going with my dialect was my grandparents. Because I live with my grandparents, and the only way of communicating with your grandparents are usually dialect.
Yeah.
Because you can't probably talk English.
Lucky for me, my grandparents understand Chinese, so like both of them speak to me in
I mean,
Chinese.
they understand, but they won't reply
Yeah,
you.
they won't-
They will just reply you in Hokkien.
Okay, they do reply me in Chinese, but
Oh.
they rather speak dialect. So
It's sort of their natural
I
tongue.
kind of understand, body gesture and how they speak. You get the drift. So
Then you can listen to me on Skype once in a while. My father and my grandfather will be talking Hakka to each other. Then you can hear.
So that's what all the weird noises.
Yes.
When
That was something else.
whenever we are skyping, we are playing a game. So nobody's gonna like go and learn.
Who's that? Who's that? It's
But
very
you
noisy.
guys will hear weird noises. That's Hakka.
Oh, so that's not something else.
That's not something else.
So
not something
guys,
else that you were doing.
Hakka in a nutshell. Weird noises.
No offense.
No offense. But this guy.
I'm sorry to all the Hakka people.
I don't know,
out
but
there.
I think if you actually try to speak dialect, your own dialect to someone else that actually know, you actually feel a bit like you feel closer to the person, like more 亲切感.
that social barrier.
Yeah, it wasn't there. Like straight away you see, oh, Hokkien, then you start talking Hokkien to the person. It's just like when you go overseas, European country especially, you see a Chinese, hey,
You feel a
then
lot
suddenly
better.
the barrier just disappears. It's like more, you get close
Better
to the person.
communication.
Yeah, I mean, dialect is one of the way to.
It's like
to
English
break
is a
barrier.
national language, so it's up there. Next will be like Chinese, our second language.
Mm.
So the community gets smaller and smaller. So technically, if you speak like a dialect like Hakka, where the community is real small, so you feel like out of this whole big,
You're the
well,
minority.
you meet someone that is minority, so you feel a lot. You understand him.
Yeah.
That,
Too closer.
although
Special.
it's not very like those intense way.
Just
Oh
that-
my god, that kind of, a rare Pokemon that kind of thing. But that it's just
That
since we're
sudden
Hakka,
connect.
you're
Yeah.
Hakka. Everybody else is Hokkien. Everybody else is Teochew.
You feel unique.
You feel a bit.
Oh,
Even though you don't speak it.
so Hokkien is mainstream.
I did not say
Oh.
anything. I did not say anything.
I mean, I have to admit, Hokkien is really
Very mainstream.
is too mainstream.
in,
If
Sing-
even
in Singapore, lah.
even Singapore movie that they tried to do local movie, it's all in Hokkien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they actually kind of forget like Singapore is actually made out of a lot of different dialects,
Yeah.
as well as like Hakka.
Teochew is one of the big.
Yeah, Teochew is one of the big.
Teochew porridge.
Yeah, Teochew porridge. I
That's
love
nice.
Teochew porridge.
I fucking love Teochew
I love
porridge.
Teochew porridge. There's
Damn
no
love
such thing as Hokkien porridge, I think.
But Hokkien got
So
what?
that's why.
It's top.
Yeah,
It's
it's top.
It's the
Ask my ama.
yeah.
Then she scold me, my peng tang or something like that. Hokkien also a bit cui, sorry. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, different dialect, different perks.
I think only Asian people eat porridge. Is it? You hardly see a ang moh eat
They
porridge.
call it kongi.
Yeah. They call it
No, but it's
Is
not
it
Asian.
kongi or
Yeah.
kongi?
Kongi, I think.
I know Kong Hee.
No.
We are not
No,
touching
it's just a
that.
person. Come on.
Okay,
Okay.
The thing is,
Sorry.
European they don't really eat rice,
Mm.
so they won't really taste.
Their staple food is like
potato, more potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Potato.
So they don't really eat rice. Hence, they
But
don't
then
really-
when they look at us eating rice, they're like rice.
No.
Rice
This
is
is
like-
riceless rice.
Rice is
rice
like
there.
their Chinese dish. They go
Yeah.
to their Chinatown and like, I
mean,
want one
okay.
rice bowl.
It's like Kung Pao Ji thing.
Okay, since we are talking
Kung
about
Pao chicken. Kung Pao chicken. What the hell, man?
it's just like some Singaporean can't speak proper English. They can't speak proper Chinese.
But we if it's like in I don't know what American food are there like in Singapore that we don't pronounce like we don't
Chicken chop.
No, chicken chop is
Chicken
Singapore.
chop.
Singapore.
no, Singapore can pronounce
They
It's
call
talking
it
about
yeah like those American food like
sirloin steak.
sirloin steak is also quite.
No, there are people who can't really.
You mean
pronounce
those very hard to pronounce names?
Not very hard, but we don't have it in Singapore.
it?
But
Oh, we don't have it.
no, we might have it, but then to us we call it sirloin steak.
I
Maybe
know.
they call it another thing else.
French snail. Try that.
The how they pronounce
Yeah.
it. But it's French.
Yeah.
So
But
so
it doesn't
but
matter.
it's
Like, it doesn't
common
matter.
in Singapore.
Yeah.
it's more of English, I think, to the side. Like
English.
English what?
Spaghetti.
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 Spaghetti is also quite common.
Carbonara.
No, but
Near there, something like that.
I think-
no, but the issue is we Singaporeans do speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't speak Chinese at all.
Yeah.
We speak English, so
So it's really funny
It's
when
unfair.
we go to we go to a Western shop and like, oh, chicken cutlet, chicken cutlet, understood. But they come to outside and they're like, Gong Bao chicken rice. Why not they call it like spicy, like clay pot spicy chicken? Why must they try to pronounce it Gong Bao chicken? We call it Gong Bao Ji Ting. It sounds totally different.
We don't translate into
It's almost on the edge that it sounds insulting. Gong Bao chicken. What the hell is Gong Bao chicken? I don't know.
No, but in Singapore, I think when we translate it, we still translate it to spicy clay pot chicken or something, right?
Yeah, I mean in our menu we call it clay pot spicy chicken.
I
Nobody calls it Gong Bao chicken in Singapore, man.
I think,
Come on.
I think it must be like fair to them because
Yeah.
they are just trying their best to pronounce what is
No,
right.
no. The
seems
main
right
thing
to
is
us.
right. The people that set up these names are actually Chinese, but they stay in America.
Yeah.
So
True.
Okay.
I can't blame them also. They
Yeah.
don't know how to say clay pot spicy. They don't know
true.
the
They just go by the
they go by
honey
the
or something.
honey pinyin.
Yeah.
So there's like Gong Bao chicken. And what else do they have? I don't like them calling it egg roll. It just sounds egg roll.
There's something that confused me. It's just fried rice, not fly rice. Guys,
Yeah, just
fly rice.
Fly rice.
You want fly rice?
No,
Yeah.
no, that's the issue. That's the point.
That's
That's an
Hong
Asian
Kong.
Asian issue.
Yeah,
right?
the Hong
That's
Kong-
a, yeah,
the
Hong Kong
Hong Kong.
issue.
It's because
They're
their
stepping into
lies.
the English.
accent
Yeah.
is too heavy. That's the issue. Because they speak Guangdong.
So-
Since we are talking about culture, there was once I went to Australia, and then we were ordering our food. And the person looked at me and like, you want chips? I was like, chips? You mean potato chips? So I was like, chips. Yeah, chips. You want chips with your food? I was like, oh no, it's okay, thanks. So it just came with nothing but just that main dish. Like I think I ordered,
Chips is fried.
Yeah,
I ordered-
chips is
yeah,
fries.
I didn't know. I
It's
didn't know.
called fish and chips for a
yeah.
reason.
Okay,
I guess
didn't
it's
know.
one thing.
That's
they
one
call-
thing, you know.
Yeah,
and then
it's
after that, I only came to know from my friends that chips is actually fries.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Different
just
country,
different culture. It's just culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, recently we went to Japan, so if you like, check out our video.
Oh.
We were in Japan for 1 week and we had lots of fun. We took lots of video.
Not a lot.
Walk lots
It
of
was a lot.
We took-
lots of
We
roads.
walked too much, so I guess
Yeah,
we
we
were too
walked a
tired
lot.
to like.
Yeah, we walked a lot.
Well,
We walked
that's-
a lot.
It's sightseeing lah. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
we have 4 more going up soon. 4
Soon.
What
Yeah.
the hell
It came
is
up
that?
in very nice.
No.
It was.
It was weekly.
No. You know why? Cause we let the slot for you, and you didn't come out anything.
No, I thought it was Matthew just.
No, I asked him to stop.
Cause
We had to free up
So
some
look.
slots.
we are busy people too.
Yeah, we have a few
We're
things.
trying our best.
Yeah.
So give us a break.
Yeah.
We'll give ourselves a break. My face is all red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But you can't see
We
it.
drink, man. Yeah, I guess this brings us to the end of our second or first?
Yeah. It's okay.
First.
It's okay.
First podcast.
First.
Our first
The
official
previous
podcast.
one is like
The previous
zero,
was
zero.
was
The-
crap.
Podcast 00. That was the
That was
first
a
dry
try.
run.
The previous one was done 5 a.m.
Early in the morning.
5 months ago.
Yeah, but it's still 4-5 a.m.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like 4
morning.
5 in
So
the morning.
As you can see, we are constantly producing video content as well. So do keep up for our podcast. We will try to keep it constant as well.
Yeah.
We will have the last guy joining us. We
Soon,
hope.
We
We hope
hope.
he will join us
We
for our
hope.
next podcast.
He's busy
Get
working
to
with
see
the
him.
animals.
No.
tickets.
Tickets.
Okay, so thanks for watching.
So, yep.
Do watch our Total Policies and our indie. Yeah. And that's it then.
Leave your feedback and comment below if you got any
If
questions.
you got
that you'd
any
like to
topics
ask
that
us.
you want us to talk about,
Yeah,
we
we are
don't
open
mind.
to everything.
We
Just-
try not to talk about religion and
Science.
Politics. Science is still
Science,
okay.
Religion and politics.
We are not
lah.
very smart, so don't expect
Scientists.
Scientists.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's it for this week. Do keep up with us. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.